Yo, what's poppin' guys, ItzDrama here and I'm back with a brand new GTA video on the channel. And yo, while making this video, it's already the 3rd of November, and that means we're only getting closer to the December update, which should be coming out on December the 10th. So around this time, as we get closer to Rockstar possibly giving us information within the next week or two, I would actually like to start doing videos like this, to start speculating a little bit, to try to figure out what exactly the update's going to be, where the location's going to be at, which I'm going to break down in this video, possible locations, and just a bunch of other stuff that we could possibly potentially see in the new place, whatever it's going to be, as far as like new vehicles and just all that good stuff. Okay, so as many of you guys know, Rockstar said in their own words, we're going to be getting the biggest update ever, an entirely new location with brand new heist. So with that being said, most people, including myself, believe it's going to be an entirely new location, and I think that's 100% going to be the case. It's going to be somewhere elsewhere than Los Santos, and it just makes perfect sense, and I'm going to break down why. Okay, so let's just start off with the most reasonable, I guess, like logical, I guess, place you can think of to where we can possibly see like new heist, and where it could be easiest for Rockstar. I mean, many people think that would be North Yankton. Now, North Yankton is actually in our universe already in GTA 5, so everyone's probably thinking like, huh, Rockstar's already had it in the game in GTA 5 and single player, so it should just be easy for them to, implement like whatever they're going to put on there and stuff like that. Now, I want to say yes and no. Now, because the reason I want to say no is because it was from single player, and basically what they would have to do is like redo everything basically and make it like a brand new place, and they'd have to remake it from the ground up because it would look way different from way back then in the timeline from GTA 5 to single player. And it just doesn't seem like it's gonna be, just in my opinion. It does seem smaller. The city is pretty small. If you remember going back there when you're Trevor and Michael in single player, it is fairly small. It's not huge, but a lot of the buildings and stuff are not really built. The city, like I said, is very small. You don't get to explore too much. So Rockstar, you would have to think, would have to like redo all that and make it so we can explore. And it'd basically be like them making a new entirely map. Now, who knows? Maybe a long time ago when GTA Online was like just coming out, maybe they had something planned for North Yankton for us to go to. It's a possibility. But another reason I don't think it could be is because there's always snow there. And the reason I don't think Rockstar's going to do that is because it would defeat the whole purpose of enjoying snow in GTA Online in Los Santos. Because like one of the funnest things about GTA Online, especially around the holidays, is when they put snow in. So if we always go to a place where there's snow, it kind of would defeat the whole purpose a little bit of enjoying the snow 100%. Then we can always go there and have snow in North Yankton, if that makes sense. So North Yankton to me is a possibility, but I think it's very unlikely. Okay, so let's move on to the next likely possible locations that makes the most sense. So the next locations, I'm going to say locations because there's two of them, is going to be, I'm going to pull up on screen, the old San Andreas map. If you guys look at the old San Andreas map, there's Los Santos, then you got San Fierro, and you got Las Venturas. If you look at the map, the way it's pieced together, you can kind of like, what I'm saying, it just makes sense, right? It goes together, and this could actually work. Now, what Rockstar could do is implement one of them at a time. Maybe first they can add something like San Fierro on the left-hand side of the map right there, and then eventually next year or something like that, or next couple updates, maybe do another map. Make that map like the 2020 version, because that came out back in like 2004, 2005. Obviously, Los Santos is a lot different and it looks smaller compared to what it used to with that map. Now, for the most part, they are fairly big too, and they are pretty unique and different from each other. So San Fierro would be equivalent to San Francisco in real life, and it's just more, I guess, more suburbs and more tree life and more trees and stuff like that compared to like desert, type stuff like Los Santos is more city. It's not a city and stuff like that. Now, Las Venturas, though, would kind of be exactly like Las Vegas. There'd be more casinos there, and it'd just be more desert. Obviously, it looked a lot different, and it looked like Vegas. So I'm not sure how they do that with casinos, because we already have a casino in the game. So would they open more casinos on the new location? That'll be probably another video to talk about in a different video. But yeah, it just makes sense maybe that they do that. Maybe they don't add both those maps, but maybe one at a time. Like I said, maybe we get San Fierro with like, it's like equivalent to Las Vegas, and then maybe we get something like Las Venturas. And, I'm saying, it's kind of already in the world for, for Los Santos, because it's in a different universe though, so we got to see about that. Another reason too it makes sense is because you can literally just take a bridge to get there and just walk right through, it'll just, it'll just go right into it, same type of weather, and I feel like that could possibly work out. Okay, moving on to the next location is going to be Liberty City. Now, Liberty City would be huge, and that's a reason I don't think it could be Liberty City, but it's like a 50-50. Now, a lot of people are saying maybe it could just be a part of Liberty City, like we just go there for just the one street with the heist, and to me, that would be very disappointing. So I'm hoping it's going to be like the whole location. We get to go there and explore, which I'll make another video about, of us like going there to explore, free roam, and just go there, own properties and businesses and all that stuff. That would be dope. Now, a reason it could be Liberty City is because there's so many GTA 4 references. That could just be a coincidence because GTA 4 obviously is right before GTA 5. You know, we see a lot of people as a recent in, you know, a lot of the updates, such as Brucey, such as Gay Tony, and so many other GTA 4 references with the t-shirts we've been getting and stuff like that. Now, going to Liberty City would be very crazy because we would have to either travel there by plane, obviously, because, you know, in real life, obviously, New York and LA or California is they're very far apart from each other. Now, there is a mission in GTA San Andreas. You're CJ, and you get on a plane and you actually fly to Liberty City. You actually do a mission there. I know this is totally different. This is like in a way different timeline, different universe, but it makes sense because maybe we can just fly there. Maybe it's just only for a heist. But like I said, I hope not. I hope we get to go there if it is a new location, own properties and stuff like that, and explore there. Load in there, like let's say we load up GTA, just load directly into there instead of Los Santos. Now keep in mind, all these locations I'm saying obviously is like a 50-50, but with Liberty City, it's kind of more on the unlikely side because of how big the map is. You know, obviously we played the entire game there in GTA 4, and so I want to go back to the San Andreas map. It makes sense that it's all in one map right there, so that would be like the most sense in my opinion for that to work instead of something like Liberty City. Now another possible location is of course going to be Vice City. Now Vice City is a lot smaller compared to something like, you know, like Los Santos, our current map, and Liberty City, so Vice City actually could work. Now Vice City would look a lot different as far as like it would look more tropical in my opinion, because Florida to California can tell a big difference, and it just would look a lot like Vice City. To me would be just amazing and it would be so cool. Now, but to me though, I want something like more cool weather and like cold and rainy and snowy, kind of like Liberty City, because then we will have like different types of environments to go to, which would be pretty dope in my opinion. But at the same time, Vice City is just like, obviously it's like Miami, and it'd just be so nice. You know, it's one of my favorite GTA games of all time, Vice City, and it would just be so cool. You know, just going back there, like seeing maybe how different it would be compared to when we used to play it, you know, how it used to look. So maybe it'll be like totally redone, obviously, and it'll just look so dope, and we'll have like everything there, businesses and whatnot. But then that leaves the question again, how will we get there? Would it be like loading there, you know, it's like when you're loading online, is it like click that to load into there, click, you know, so like how would that work? Would we see it on the map, you know, the same map, you know, how would that make sense? So yeah, we got to see about that. But if you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like. It'd be greatly appreciated. Make sure to subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, if you guys like the content, of course. And let me know down below, what do you guys think the new location is going to be? What's the most likely location in your opinion? If you guys got a totally different location than I didn't say in this video, let me know in the comments as well. But personally, I think it could be San Fierro or Las Venturas, like I said, from the San Andreas map. It just makes a lot of sense because they're kind of connected in a way in the old map. But yeah, we'll have to see, man. We'll hopefully be getting some information from Rockstar really soon in the next week or two. So I'll keep you guys posted. And let's go wrap it up. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one. It's ItzDrama, and I'm out. Peace.